Hello beautiful souls, how are you all? Hope you're keeping well. I don't know about you, but it's really hot here in UK. Can't sleep, but never mind, we do get through this, don't we? This hot spell. I hope you're keeping well and you're remaining calm and everything with you is good. I'm going to pull my cards, Starseed Oracle, because they are absolutely beautiful and I do feel drawn to do this. So yeah, we need to take a deep breath. Learn to deep breathe. So do this with me, please, if you want to. I'm White Buffalo Calf Woman. Miss Hummingbird brings joy to all and harmony and balance. Right, so we just focus on the beautiful calm water. And you can see it sparkling in the sun, like diamonds dancing on the calm, calm sea. So take a deep breath, pause for 4 seconds, and then release. Just focus on that beautiful sea, the beautiful bright bluey green sea with sparkling diamonds dancing on the top. Now I want you to imagine that you are stepping into that sea. It's beautiful, warm, inviting. You're taking a few steps now into that beautiful sea, feeling the warmth around you, the warmth of the sea, just caressing your knees. You're going to go up to your waist and you carry on further, feeling this beautiful, beautiful sea. The water is warm and you can see the sunlight on it, the diamonds that are dancing on top. You're putting your arms into the sea and you're taking a few strokes into the sea, like breaststrokes. And you're taking a deep breath. Oh, this is so lovely. And then you slowly lower yourself down so it goes right over your shoulders. You can feel the bottom of the seabed, so you do not need to panic. That is beautiful, beautiful sea. Let's take a few deep breaths. Just relax. If you feel brave enough, lay back. Lay back. Just let the beautiful sea, the water support you. You're being held by the divine. And slowly, you're just drifting, 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 drifting away. With no cares in the world, all the worries, anxieties are just drifting away, because every arm movement you make when you're floating away, the energies that do not serve you for your highest good, your stresses, your worries, you're giving to God and the angels. And you can see it lift up out of you. So beautiful. You can hear the water lapping against your ears, just slightly. Not immersing, but just slightly. It's just licking your ears, just tapping your ears. You can feel it, it's beautiful. You can hear seagulls crying. And now you're beginning to feel cleansed, clear, and so relaxed. So now you need to stand up again, slowly, 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 onto the seabed. Take your feet down to the seabed. It's not deep, it's just waist high. And you turn around and you go back to the shore slowly. And you start to wiggle your hands and you're wiggling your toes. And you're feeling absolutely amazing. And you go towards the shore. You can hear the sea lapping, caressing your feet. And you stand on this beach, on the shore. You open your eyes. There's no one there. Just this beautiful, beautiful peace. And now you need to open your eyes. And now you feel relaxed. Beautiful. I'm glad you enjoyed that meditation, because I felt it and I saw that beautiful sea. Right, so now I'm going to just draw a couple of cards. Let's see what messages you have from the galactic beings, the Star Nation, for the collective souls today. Okay, so what do we have on Monday? Oh, beautiful, thank you. So what messages do we have for the collective, please? What messages for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective, please, today? I'm not going to date today because the time is timeless. So we're just going to have it, so when you feel drawn to this, you'll be reading this video. Beautiful, thank you. Just letting them flow out, just like the water is just coming out. Beautiful. Oh, gosh, that is a lot actually. I need to take them, I've been told. So 4 came out, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards. There's a lot of messages today. Okay. Wow. Cracked open. Cracked open. I was talking about this to a friend of mine, about the heart being cracked open to let the light in. Beautiful. Right, I just need to excuse my dishwasher in the background. It's making a swishing noise, I think. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body. At the centre front of your life, it's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. Wow, that's really strange, isn't it? Because I was doing a meditation mentioning diamonds. Beautiful. So that followed on from the meditations. The meditation I gave you before, this is meant to be. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds, and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process is how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. How can you let life crack you open? I think you know that answer, don't you? It's actually meditating and letting Spirit tell you, because you'll feel it in your heart, what it is that you need to address. Okay? Now it's all to do with Chiron as well, really, because it's the wounded healer and you need to heal yourself. So we need to go into ourselves and just know in our heart what we need to address. Okay, star bathing. Star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. This card may be called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on Earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at www.starseed.com. Oracle me, the oracle is in a capital O, .me, www.starseed.com. Oracle, capital O, dot, me, dot. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by travelling to other places, without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. This definitely resonates for me because I definitely feel I'm changing my vibration day by day. It says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me. And as they do, may it heal the earth too. Beautiful. Wow, so bright and beautiful, aren't they? The next card is your life is a canvas. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creativity, accountability. We are the artists of our life, aren't we? What we paint on our canvas is up to us. It's like what we put on our plate is our doing. Your life is a canvas. Okay, where is this then? It's hiding. Your life is a canvas. There we go. You're the artist of your life. That's what I just said. And your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be certain. You'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. Colour it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? What are you being called to create in your life? Wow. The seas are in Taka. Oh my gosh, if you can see this card. Let me see if I can. That's exactly what I have been seeing in my third eye. It's when I gave you that meditation. Okay, just beautiful bright light, really is shining in. I mean, I've got the curtains drawn and I know that the divine realm are with me, and so I just wanted to show you the sea. It's just like what I saw. It has diamonds dancing on it. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Wow, that's amazing. I love it when it's synchronized like that. That's amazing. Okay, so the seas of Mintaka. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine, so clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Caesar Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that you're currently doing has great potential. Mintakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. Wow, this is fantastic, isn't it? Look at that. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware, to look at them, see them clearly and consciously, so that they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviours are ready to be brought to the light of day? How can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? Beautiful. The void. The next card is the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. The void is here somewhere. There we go. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Nourish the new seeds growing within you, regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become. You're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us. Right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknowable, now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase, when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. Okay, I'll read that again. When we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary, as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is to relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. How are you being called to surrender to the unknown mystery of your life? Sorry about that, I'm getting a dry throat. The next one, we the Hathors. Try and find the camera on this. There, I think it is. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the Cosmic Mother, and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card, reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the Mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the Mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the Cosmic Mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the Cosmic Mother, flooding towards you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Wow. Synchronizes with the heart cracked wide open. So let your heart be cracked wide open. Just surrender to the universe. Your mantra is, I allow the deep love of the Cosmic Mother to wash over me. I'm loved and I'm held. So yeah, just surrender to the universe. Open your chest wide like that. And just relax and let the light come in. The next one we have is double mission. Light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. Light worker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time is running out and there's something that they came here to do, create or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger until they remember their collective mission. It can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. Well, that's me, definitely. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be. Sorry, I'll start again. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. How can you serve the world by being you? Wow. Lifting the veil. Lifting the veil. Gosh, these do follow through, don't they? These do follow each other. Synchronize. We're slowly lifting the veil now. Things aren't always as they seem. The error is one of uncovering mistruths, so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. So the darling galactic beings, divine realm, angels, and all the divine realm are removing anything that does not serve us for the highest good. We're moving towards the new earth. We are in new earth now. We're reaching to 5D dimension, or even more than that. Lifting higher and higher. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown, to dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth. It means letting go of ego, pride, anger, fear, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. You just need to let go of. To stand for and protect those who don't have a voice. To look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Well, I'm being protected, and all my family and all my loved ones. We ask for protection from Archangel Michael, and this is what we need to do. We all need to ask for protection. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. So if we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what's out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. What isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? I think you all know those answers. I think you will be guided. Just ask your spirit guides. They will guide you every step of the way. Star Keeper. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in a unique way. You're likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and in all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during the transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more the wisdom is seeded here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become, and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. Your mantra is, I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. So just breathe in the vision of this card. Breathe in the light. Feel it permeate throughout your soul, your aura, your body, your mind, your heart, right down to your roots. Then you ground your roots right down to the core of Mother Earth, wrapped around a big, big rock, tight, grounded. Pulling you down, you feel the coolness of the earth around your feet. And you're grounding, 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 pulling you down, pulling you down. Then you can focus more on what you're about to do, what you're meant to do, and where you're meant to be. Okay, so open your eyes. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love you all. And please comment. Any help that you need, just ask. And please like and share, because we need to share the light. We're sharing this to share the light, to help everybody else to align, to be lifted. Okay? So much love to you all, my darlings. And I will speak to you soon.